Okay, it's been a while since I've been down here with a video of my lower end. What you see in the distance there, actually there's a car just going by on the road, give you an idea of perspective of where we are. There's the Dexter's home right there in the distance. This area down here, sorry, wrong button, I always get that wrong. This area down around here is pretty much the slash that was left over when the loggers went through. And I'm going to have, one of the things Ed's going to do is he's going to clean this, not clear it, but clean it. I'm going to take you over and show you an area where he has cleaned. You can see the dirt basically, that's right out in there. That's after he's cleaned. This is the stuff that right over here that he's piling up. It'll get burned later. But this is what, and up there you can see some where he's cleaned. This was he was grabbing all the junk that was left over by the loggers and just making it so that Tim can get in here and clean. I can see that Ed's got more work to do, and I'll have him do that tomorrow. Today's Sunday. Here's that beautiful stump with the hemlock growing right out of it. It's just so awesome how that happens with these hemlocks. Anyway, my road is that Ed put in is holding up. It's looking a little rough around the edges this time of year, but you know, that's normal. So we're going to walk down the path here. Road, I should say. It's not a path. There's a lot of rock underneath this. You can see the dirt that's on top. That's a phenomena that happens when it rains, as the rock settles and the dirt comes up. So that's what happens to construction roads. But as you can see, I'm walking on it. It's pretty strong. So over here, right back in there, is where I'm going to put the transformer for my shop. And just so everybody knows, this area right in here, all this and up there, that's all going to be new planting. The reforestation. So, and then all this junk's going to get piled up and burned after summer 2018. So what we're doing here is we're going to put a garage right out where you see that pink stake. It might be hard to see from here. I'm pretty far away from it, but as I get closer here, this road is very uneven. That's why the video is jiggling, even with the gyro, the gimbal. So I think I might have to take out that hemlock right there, because I think I want the garage to go over here and go that way. It's a pretty flat piece of land, and I don't want to have to do much grading here. But from that stake, it's so hard to see where they are. I'll get closer. So let me get my bearings here. From that stake that's right there, that pink stake down there, to the orange one that's out there somewhere. I don't know if I'm pointing to it, but right there, there's an orange stake. That's about a 2-foot drop. And the closer we get to the hemlock, it gets flatter and flatter. So I'll probably take the hemlock out and put the garage there with the doors facing us where we are right now. Then my septic field will go right in this area, right down here. I'm going to turn around, and we're saving these hemlocks and such so that we've got a nice drive into the garage for what it's worth, you know, but it always is better to save the trees. And that buildup you see right there is where my shop is going to go, but we're also putting a basement in, so we're cutting down 8 feet. So a lot of this dirt is going to go to fill under the house when they do the cut for the basement, or just down the slope, or carted away, whatever. Quickly just turning, right over there is where the transformer will go. That slope that's cut there, Ed cut that, and that's going to be basically the right side of my driveway. So as I come in, I'll pivot around, you can see the car over there. So as I come in and make this turn here around the tree, I'll drive up this side. This is coming out exactly like I pictured it. We're going to come up, and that's the right side of my driveway. Now this stake you see here in front of me is the southeast corner of my building, and the stake in the distance out here is the northeast corner of my building. So there you can see there's an angle to it, and what would be the part of the building that's over there on the southwest corner, which is right over here, that is down the slope, and it's basically the basement goes in there, and then it supports the shop floor that goes out there. It's not going to be like over the cliff or anything. It's pretty close. But as I get closer to it, you'll see this slope over here is going to be something I'm going to have to get plants on to retain it. But I'd be driving my car, my truck, up like so, just like I'm walking right now. And my garage door is right over here, so I'll just turn into the garage. There's plenty of room for this, plenty of room to back out also. So this stake, like I said, was in the distance in the other picture, but it's worked out perfect. You can see the elevation is 1206, and that 1206 is the same as over at Kim and Jay's path, the footpath that's there. It's 1206, and one of our goals was to take out 6 feet from the path. It doesn't quite maybe look like it. There's still a little bit of a height spot there, but I wanted to excavate down 6 feet here. So 1206 at Kim and Jay's, 1206 right here. I got my 6 feet taken out of the ground, out of the dirt here, and pushed it out, and it'll be cut away when they do the foundation for the basement. But this is working out perfect, and I'm going to leave this little copse right here, this little section, some trees. Hopefully they make it, but I think that'd be a nice feature right in the end of my house. So this would be the corner. Literally, the front door would be, right about here. And it's not a good day to see a view, but that's my view. I've got a lot of trees that I can look at. The sun will set behind there. I'll never have a really clear view because I don't want to take all those big conifers out, but what I call my inventing space, where I will stand and work on things and have my workbenches and all the things that I want to have in the thinking part of my shop, it's right here. And when I look out my windows from my space, those are the trees that I'll see. Got a view to the right a little bit, could take out some of these, take out or limb up the alders, and the sun typically sets right about there. So I might take out some of these lower trees so I can get a little bit more of the sunset, at least the ribbons of light and everything. And right down there is what will be the northwest corner of my shop. I think you can see the stake. It's right in there somewhere. That's the northwest corner, so my shop will go out to that point. So I'll get that close to the ridge. And my